Daily Bible reading, Acts chapter 17, verses 16 through 34. While Shaul was waiting for them in Athens, his spirit within him was disturbed at the sight of the city full of idols. So he began holding discussions in the synagogue with the Jews and the God-fearers, and in the market square every day with the people who happened to be there. Also, a group of Epicurean and Stoic philosophers started meeting with him. Some asked, "What is this babbler trying to say?" Others, because he proclaimed the good news about Yeshua and the resurrection, said, "He sounds like a propagandist for foreign gods." They took and brought him before the high council, saying, "May we know what this new teaching is that you are presenting? Some of the things we are hearing from you strike us as strange, and we would like to know what they mean." All the Athenians and the foreigners living there used to spend their spare time talking or hearing about the latest intellectual fads. Shaul stood up in the council meeting and said, "Men of Athens, I see how very religious you are in every way. For as I was walking around, looking at your shrines, I even found an altar which had been inscribed, 'To an unknown God.' So the one whom you are already worshipping in ignorance, this is the one I proclaim to you. The God who made the universe and everything in it, and who is Lord of heaven and earth, does not live in man-made temples, nor is he served by human hands, as if he lacked something, since it is he himself who gives life and breath and everything to every one. From one man he made every nation living on the entire surface of the earth, and he fixed the limits of their territories and the periods when they would flourish. God did this so that people would look for him and perhaps reach out and find him, although in fact he is not far from each one of us, for in him we live and move and exist. Indeed, as some of the poets among you have said, we are actually his children. So, since we are his children, we shouldn't suppose that God's essence resembles gold, silver, or stone shaped by human technique and imagination. In the past, God overlooked such ignorance, but now he is commanding all people everywhere to turn to him from their sins. For he has set a day when he will judge the inhabited world, and do it justly, by means of a man whom he has designated. And he has given public proof of it by resurrecting this man from the dead. At the mention of a resurrection of dead people, some began to scoff, while others said, "We want to hear you again on this subject." So Shaul left the meeting, but some men stayed with him and came to trust, including the high council member Dionysius. There was also a woman named Damaris, and others came to trust along with them.